Okay, let's be real for a second. We all love the idea of a vacation, right? But actually planning one? It can be a total headache. You know the drill. Endless searching, a million browser tabs open, trying to figure out which reviews to trust. It can suck the fun out of a trip before you even start. Well, today we're diving into that exact problem and a pretty incredible new solution.
So let's put a number on that headache. 8 plus hours. Yeah, according to research, that's how long it takes on average to plan just one trip. That is a full workday. Just gone, poof. Spent on logistics before you've even thought about what to pack. It's a massive time sink.
And for the longest time, that was just the deal, right? The price of admission for getting away, a necessary evil. But what if I told you the game is completely changing? That whole 8-hour problem might just be a thing of the past.
And the solution is basically an AI travel concierge. I mean, just imagine having a personal travel genius, someone who's dedicated to building your perfect trip, but, works at the speed of light. This isn't just about finding flights faster. It's a totally new, way smarter way to plan your adventures.
Now, the tech behind this is what's really, really cool. We're not talking about one single giant AI brain here. This is a multi-agent AI system. Okay, think of it like an elite project team. You've got your researcher, your planner, your quality checker, all of them are AI specialists, experts in their own little area, working together perfectly to tackle one big goal. This team-based approach is a huge leap forward.
And this specific system, the one we're digging into, is called my Travel Concierge AI. It's just a perfect showcase of how this whole multi-agent idea can solve a problem that, let's face it, we've all struggled with.
So, who exactly is on this AI dream team? This is where it gets really fun. Let's meet the agents and see how these specialists actually work together to make the magic happen.
So it all comes down to this really elegant 3-step process. First up, you've got the research agent. Think of this one as your scout, digging through everything online to get the best intel on your destination. Then it passes that info to the planning agent. That's your architect. This one takes all that raw data and builds it into a smart, detailed itinerary. And finally, the review agent steps in. This is your expert finisher who polishes the whole thing, optimizes it, and adds in those killer pro tips that really make a trip unforgettable.
All right, so we've seen what it does, but how does it do it so well? What's the engine running this whole operation? Let's pop the HUD for a second and take a peek at the tech.
Now, to really put this system through its paces, they gave it a serious challenge. Plan a complex trip to Japan. I mean, just think about that for a second. Multiple cities, bullet trains, cultural sites. That's not exactly a simple weekend getaway. That's a logistical beast. So, how long do you think it took? Less than 2 minutes. Let that sink in. From nothing to a fully detailed, expert-level plan for a complicated trip to Japan. In less time than it takes to make a cup of coffee. That whole 8-hour problem is suddenly looking pretty tiny, isn't it?
So how on earth is that even possible? Well, it's a few key things working together. The sequential workflow makes sure every step is done in the right order, perfectly, every single time. Then you've got live tool integration, which means it's pulling real-time data from maps and weather so your plan isn't based on old info. Session memory is huge. It actually learns what you like so the plans get more personalized over time. And finally, there's this ADK evaluation framework, which is like a built-in quality inspector, making sure the final product isn't just fast, it's top-notch.
You add all that up and the payoff is just dramatic. This is so much more than just saving a little time. It's a complete revolution for a task we all do, taking it from something you dread for hours to something exciting you can do in minutes.
And honestly, nothing shows the difference better than this chart. I mean, look at that. On the left, you have that giant 8-hour bar for the old way. And on the right, you can barely even see the bar for the AI concierge. We're talking about a time reduction of over 99%. That is absolutely mind-blowing.
So let's just boil it all down. The difference here is night and day. It's not just swapping 8+ hours for less than 5 minutes. It's also about the quality. You're going from DIY guesswork, just crossing your fingers and hoping you pick the right stuff, to a plan that's loaded with professional-level tips. It is faster and it's better. A total win-win.
And that just leaves us with this one really fascinating thought. If a team of AI agents can completely conquer a task as messy and time-consuming as travel planning, what's next? What other 8-hour problems in our lives are just waiting for the right AI team to show up and solve them in minutes? The possibilities are, well, they're pretty exciting to think about.